Ladies and gentlemen, I'm recording my show Roleplay over 2 nights on the 16th and 17th of October in the courthouse in Bangor. There aren't too many tickets left for the 17th, but there are for the 16th. So if you want to come and watch the recording of the last ever performances of my Roleplay show, get your tickets now via the link in the description of this podcast, wherever you're consuming it. Greedy boys. The Sly Guy podcast is on Patreon. So if you want to support us, you want to get bonus content, you want early access to this podcast, you want the guest episodes, the sort of the dirty laundry, if you will, of the regular episodes, you get on to patreon.com/Sly Guy podcast, and you can subscribe for as little as £2 a month. You can get on there, you can see what's going on, you can ask questions for the Q&A podcast, you get dog walks with Davey, you get the extra Sly Guy podcast, you get early access to everything, vlogs, other silliness, bits and bobs, and I think me and Butler will probably do some sort of AI thing in the future because we have a fun time with that. All patreon.com/Sly Guy podcast, or again, follow the link in the description of the video. We are proudly brought to you in association with Visual Antics. They have supplied all the merch you could desire. The Sly Guy podcast range supplied by Visual Antics. All the merch you can imagine is over there at visualanticsapparel.com. You can follow the description in the link of this podcast, or the link in the description of this podcast, whatever backwards way you want to figure it out. You can do that. You can buy your merch. You can wear it with pride, but not on pride. But what you can also do is get 10% off whenever you want to go out to the checkout, you enter the discount code SLYGUY10. That's SLYGUY10 at checkout. And if you want to wear the pride too, obviously I was just joking. VisualAnticsapparel.com. Modest Beer. Check them out, modestbeer.co.uk. We're brought to you in association with Modest Beer. You know the story about Modest now. They've got a website, modestbeer.co.uk. You can check out all the range of beers, all the merch, all the Modest stuff you want. And if you want 15% off, you can get it with the discount code SLYPA15. It's kind of like IPA, except we've replaced I with Sly because it rhymes. Smart. modestbeer.co.uk, link in the description.
I'm the Sly Guy.
Hello and welcome to this week's episode of the Sly Guy podcast. After a brief week's hiatus, due to the fact that there is a secret spectre in this office fiddling with my black box, aka my recording device. I'm fucking up the levels and shit. So the audio was messed up in last week, so we had to bin it and just take a holiday. But thankfully, we re-recorded it with the same guest, friend of the show, friend of the people, and friend of imprisoned rap mogul P Diddy. None other than my friend and yours, Aaron Butler. And I mean, what an episode it was. We usually record these episodes during the day, and this particular week we recorded it in the evening, which created some sort of a delirium in the air. It was a strange episode. Very funny, very silly in parts. We talked about different ways which Aaron Butler's going to try to meet Lipa, which was fun. We talked about the potential of a P Diddy R Kelly sitcom, and we spoke about the differences between constructed reality on social media and stand-up. Very bizarre, but it was a fun episode. It was a silly episode. It's about 1:15 in the morning. We are up too late, but this was a fun podcast with Aaron Butler and me. Enjoy. Aaron Butler, welcome.
Great to be back here.
To the Sly Guy podcast. I had to reset it there because I was having a mental breakdown, I think.
Yeah, you just dropped a bunch of racial slurs and then had to start again.
See if you ever have to go, was that too far? It is.
Yeah.
But then you know what? Do you ever, right? Here's the thing. We were talking about, I was complaining, right? Because my local Chinese restaurant, the food's not made by any Asian people. And I like the authentic. I believe if you're going to eat authentic Chinese food, it should be made by a Chinese. Now, that's probably racist to me to judge the guy based on the colour of his skin. He could have spoken and been a full Chinese guy.
Maybe he was a Turkish guy raised in China.
Yeah, I mean, he could have been, which, I mean, that sounds like a film that Eddie Murphy would be in.
Great Netflix documentary.
But I just like to see Asian guy. I feel nobody controls a walk like an Asian guy.
Yeah.
Or an Asian woman. I'm not going to be in that. Or a trans. I don't give a fuck. As long as
a
they're
binary
Asian.
Asian, a non-binary Asian.
A binary Asian, a non. The key is Asian.
Yeah.
Do you know? And ideally Chinese if we're making the Chinese food.
But also what I'm going to say is, if you were to go to China, because you're talking about, oh, I want an authentic Asian Chinese person making the food, I don't think you're getting any authentic chicken balls in China, if I'm being honest with you.
But see, I'm not a chicken balls man. I like an intricate Chinese.
What's intricate Chinese?
Chow mein, mate.
Not intricate at all. Chicken balls are dirty wee things, aren't they? You ever had a chicken ball?
I mean, I think it's a rite of passage being from this part of the world. If you don't eat a chicken ball.
Do you know what I don't like when they do chicken balls in Chinese? And it's when they're too, like, elongated. They're like wee chicken dildos.
Like goujons?
Yeah, they're almost like, but they're not quite goujons.
Yeah.
But they're also not, they're like halfway between a ball and a goujon.
But you know what? It can't be a ball. If it's not a ball, it's not a ball. It's just schlong. There's a difference. You can't have a Chinese schlong. You know what I mean?
They rename it. Do you want a chicken schlong?
Yeah, I mean,
There's 2 chicken schlongs and a chow mein.
You know, as long as it's made by a Chinese person, I go, but
Yeah,
you know,
you're happy
I
enough.
do not give a fuck.
Yeah,
That's
bring
all
the
I
ball
want.
back. Bring
Bring the ball back.
Bring the ball bag of the it's a dish they serve.
Yeah, the ball. I mean, but then in some cultures they eat everything. You know what I mean? They go tail to snout.
Well, sure.
with
That was
animals.
remember the whole COVID thing? That's what it all started.
What?
They're
What? No, sorry.
Yes, because they were
What
like,
was?
oh, someone ate a bat, and the bat had a flu, and the flu had COVID. You know, that's why that was the original conspiracy theory behind COVID. You remember this?
I don't remember what's COVID.
COVID is the disease that we all had to stay indoors for in 2020. Remember?
Right. Okay.
Remember the thing that took us out?
COVID-19. It wasn't in 2019. I get you.
Yeah.
But you know what? Here's the problem with what you've just said there.
Yes.
They're like, that's where COVID started. Oh.
Allegedly.
Because we were talking about eating tail to snout.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not like a pig.
Well, sorry.
Or why is it a bat? Why are those guys eating bats?
But there's a great YouTube video where a guy goes to an exotic food market in the places and where that was all taking place, and there's like bats, kangaroos, you know, koala birds.
Are they live or dead at this point?
I think they're still in the cage alive because you want your ingredients to be as fresh as they
True,
possibly
you do.
can. You know what I mean? No one wants a rotten kangaroo.
That sounds like a zoo, just.
Well, it's a zoo for people that want to eat the animals.
Yeah.
If you will.
Fair.
But yeah, it's not. So that was the whole. But sure, we're over it now. Sure, it's 2025, 2024. I was about to say 2025. The
Feels
year,
like
sure,
it-
where's
feels like
the
it-
year went now?
It's gone.
Huh?
Here we are.
Here it's near October.
You know,
For
it's
goodness
autumn.
sake,
It's still
it's-
hot. Like I've been struggling a lot this week with my mental health, man.
Okay.
I don't know what day it is, what year it is, what month it is.
Yeah.
It's all sort of blended into one.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be autumn. You can get pumpkin spice lattes, but yet the sun's splitting the sky. I don't know what to do.
It's bizarre. We live in
I don't know
bizarre
what to do. I got
times.
stung by a wasp, but don't know what.
You got
maybe
stung
I'm-
by wasps. You showed me it yesterday, and it was like this size. You
Yeah.
showed me it today. It's way bigger now.
Yeah, you know what? I thought it would be the beetus that would have taken my foot, not a wasp sting.
Yeah.
But you know what? I will be honest. It's sore.
Here, it looks terrible. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna
thanks,
lie.
yeah.
Like people can't really see it here the way I can see it.
Yeah.
It's like very red and aggressive looking.
Yeah.
Looks warm and sore at the same time. You've got a big
He sounds.
lump,
That's the sort of fella I want to be making me my Chinese food.
warm and sore.
Warm and sore. I want them to be in making me food. But yeah, it is. It's warm and sore, and now my head's feeling all warm.
You got a cream on it. What's the cream?
Yeah, Sudocreme, mate.
Is that all it is?
That's we've
I
tried
thought
everything
Sudocreme
else.
was just literally for your arse crack.
Yeah, but apparently it's a cream. This is something I learned later in life as well. Sudocreme, you put Sudocreme on stuff. You put the opposite kind of cream on the injury you have. So if I had a sepia injury, so you put on a Sudocreme because that dries it out.
Right.
So we're just trying that. We tried all the other creams today. See, Catherine, a nurse, my wife, if this is your first time listener, she's a nurse, and she gave some treatment. And no disrespect to her, but it was fucking shit. So I
Did
just
she have to suck the sting out?
Oh, not the sting, but
It's a funny visual though, isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah. I mean, that's the thing.
You're trying to grab the wasp and hold it to your dick.
Yeah,
like
suck a sting.
You're like, sting me, sting me.
But then I've done a lot of research because whenever I do something that results in me being in pain or suffering,
Aye.
I Google a lot.
Yeah,
And whenever I took
yeah.
the edibles,
Yeah.
I thought I don't think my brain's been right since then.
Okay.
But they were like, you can die from wasp sting, and I was like, oh no.
Some people can.
And they're
Yeah.
like, you can get loads of them and all.
Yeah. You ever see an Asian hornet?
Oh, well, if he's making me my dinner,
I knew it. They make great chicken schlongs.
If he can make me chicken schlongs, goose schlongs, I want them. I want it for sure.
But those are bad boys. Like.
But they're like big wasps.
Thankfully,
big
we don't
angry
have those.
wasps.
Apparently, our ecosystem can't like.
But then, this is what I was saying there. Fucking autumn is hot, so those bastards will be like, oh,
Maybe.
it's warm here in autumn. Let's go. Oh, sorry. Oh, let's fly over there and do our stuff there. Yeah, and then it'll be a wasp at this size. Just, or no, sorry. You know, that's not what I need.
Yeah,
and you know what? I think I have had a bit of beef. This has been you fucking all these dicks talk about brat summer. I don't fucking even know what that shit is.
No one
but it's
does.
been wasp summer.
Yeah,
and not the good wasps.
I've avoided the wasps this year. They haven't really been about West Belfast at the minute. They're sort of keeping.
But traditionally, wasps do avoid West Belfast.
Yeah.
Well, and of course, I mean white Anglo-Saxon Protestants. They avoid.
Bangers follow them.
So you can't
move for wasps.
Got stung by a wasp this summer. I got blamed for it.
One.
Yeah. Well, only a half a wasp, and also half a wee fiend bastard as well. Yeah.
I love that you're half a fiend
bastard.
There's something great about that.
You know what though? But it's I think I'm very open-minded. You know what I mean?
That is.
So then some people are like, I can't. I remember once I've had 1 week. Do you ever get it when? Like, that happens, I think, maybe once a year, maybe every 2 years, where somebody online will finally get to us. Right. Someone just gets you on the wrong day, you'd be stressed out about something, and you read some comment, some wee wanker with no face, and undoubtedly either LUFC, because they support Leeds, wanker, LFC, support Liverpool, wanker, or MUFC, support Man United. I'll just say something, I'll just go, fucking get you, and just fucking wind you up, and just fucking... And for some reason, that'll happen, and I'll just... Someone got at me one time going... And it was like, I can't believe you said hun. I'm like, I am technically one. And then in the same week, someone was like, oh, you were disrespectful to Catholic. I'm like, oh my God, I'm half one. Yeah. You know what I mean, that's the humour in it for me. I just wind me up. And I'm like, why am I justifying myself to these people?
I know. To be fair,
fuck Leeds.
If fuck Leeds is right, and then they always have a profile picture of their smacked out car. That's always the one too. Like if they do have a picture, usually it's just that wee faceless account.
Or their wee granny who's dead. Fuck your granny.
Yeah, I'm glad she's dead.
Yeah, I'm glad. I wish she was. I wish she actually came back, the resuscitator, and she died again.
Yeah, I hope she chokes on chicken schlongs.
Yeah, anyway. I hope that made by a guy called Butler in my local Chinese.
What? We're talking about Turkish guys working in Chinese food. What food genre do you go into when you see a Turkish guy and you go, this is going to be good?
Kebabs.
Is it?
Yeah, of course. It's got to be anything to do with meat. The Turks are great with their meat.
I haven't had a kebab in many years.
Or delights.
Or the Turkish delights.
Yeah, if I go in and they're in like Willy Wonka's chocolate factory and it's just a load of dudes that look like tan versions of me making Turkish delights, I'm all for it.
Turkish delight would be your name on Tinder right now if you weren't a married man, but here we are.
Yeah, but I mean, you know why people, Shane's like, oh, I could be any, I look like all these different sort of people. I'm the same, but specifically from the Eastern Bloc to Afghanistan.
Depends
anywhere between them.
It literally will depend on the shade of tan your face currently has at any given moment. If it's really tan, you're fucking...
listen, I'm fucking Al Qaeda, mate.
Yeah.
Al Qaeda.
But yeah.
Albert, no, I'd be Albert Qaeda.
Prince
That'd
Albert Qaeda.
Oh, what a character that'd be. But no, I've been really practicing my sort of Middle Eastern voice as well, just for stuff. So if
by the way, why do you practice that? Because you're an actor?
Yeah, you know that. You know, I'm a serious actor. Now I have to practice.
You're hoping the next series of Blue Lights they get the Al Qaeda involved. Brandy from the Al Qaeda.
Imagine I was that gifted an actor that I could play a different character of a different race in that same show.
Here, about 12 years ago, I'd say you probably could, but nowadays you can't. Because it's fucking woke. They ruined that poo. Remember that?
Yeah. Fucking same me too when I ate that fucking Chinese made by Turk. Disgrace.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been listening to, like, so I have a bit of fun sometimes whenever, like, you get roles through. So the last couple of roles I had to adopt a different accent. So I gone, right, this particular accent that I had to do, I'm not great at. So I was like, I'm going to really practice it. So I was practicing, listening to podcasts of people who speak in that voice. And I think it did a pretty good job. And then had some fun. They were like, you have an audition. I have the audition coming up. And they were like, so what accents are you comfortable with doing like what would you? And I was like, it's an awkward question because sometimes you're like, I could do a few, you know, whatever. But I replied to the email. It was like my favorite ones that I think I'm the best at are Chinese and Central African. As a joke, and I got an email back being like, I don't think this is appropriate for you to do that, Dave. I was like, I was only joking.
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. It's actually Kenyan.
It's actually Indian.
It's Kenyan. Oh yeah.
But I've been listening to a podcast about did I nearly say podcast? Did I kill myself? I said that. I hate when people say you're listening to this podcast.
Podcast. Oh, we're starting a podcast. Me and Declan.
Shut up.
That is. That does. That melts me.
With all these bastards. Bastards! Yeah. There's an R and it's not bastard.
Yeah.
These bastards all the fuck off. But anyway, so yeah, I was listening to one about this guy who was in Al Qaeda.
Right.
He was a spy who was working for. There was actually a series of a podcast called The Spy Who. If you like a wee bit of dramatized, it was good. Well, I listened to one about a guy who infiltrated the IRA as well. It was good. And now this one was Al Qaeda. Was the next sort of series I listened to. I was just listening to his voice, being like, "Yeah, they roll their R's a lot,
right?
In the Middle East." So
can
if
you give me an example?
Bastard, you know. So
that's
like,
class. It's like a cat purring.
But if he was like saying I was running after, it'd be like I would be speaking and I would be running after people, and it was like
Russian.
Yeah, but it's close, isn't it? They're not far off each other.
Okay, yeah.
You know
I didn't know you turned into Donald Trump there for a second.
They're very close,
but they're very close. I would say they're not far off.
They're fantastic, But yeah, so I wasn't good because I've not been practicing it. But you know,
but I get you. Yeah, accents are like if you can't do an accent naturally, it takes a lot to work on it. Like doesn't it?
Yeah, it's hard, and then like you have to do it in a believable way. Because then I had to go back. Well, I can do silly ones.
Yeah,
like if you want to meet dirty soul voice, you know, you'd be like that.
Comedy's easy, like.
But yeah, comedy is the easiest genre to try and do. But see if you're trying to do something really fun.
If it's a serious role, and they're like you have to be from like fucking Leeds.
Yep. Which hey, maybe or maybe not. That was my previous role I did last week.
Oh boy.
But yeah. So that was you know what I kind of did with that. I practiced. I was sort of like doing a wee silly voice to do, like the comedy voice, mate. All right, mate.
Yeah.
And sort of bring that down a bit more, kind of like.
There you go. Change the pitch.
Yeah, change the pitch.
See all these wee acting hacks that we're giving people.
But then if you're like, oh, can I do that consistently? Talk like that, mate. And just sort of bring it back there, do a bit more.
I'm sure you must be a delight to live with.
Yeah. Oh no, because I would say to Catherine, I'm like, listen, you know, I have to speak like this.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's a problem because my go-to sort of middle, like sort of Yorkshire voice is like Game of Thrones. So the whole time I'm talking like this.
Yeah.
And my child comes over and is like, Daddy, can I have something for dinner? And I'm like, fuck off, bastard. You know, you bastard. You can't have any tea. You can have gruel.
Yeah.
And then it's like, that's not what we want, Dave. Yeah. I'm like, all right, back to being.
And that's why your daughters will one day turn into the Melendez daughters. Menendez?
Oh, the Menendez daughters. Speaking of that,
oh gosh,
we have been. You know what? We enjoy similar stuff. Like, do you ever see something and instantly go, Dave will love that?
Yeah, tits.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's
anytime
fair.
I see a pair of tits, I go, oh, Dave would love these.
Yeah, well, in a similar thing, it's young muscular gay dudes. I see something to do with them, and I'm like, I know a guy that's going to be into this.
You see dicks and go, Butler.
Yeah, because
gotcha.
But what is it like? We have a bond over. I'm going to sound very, very like Paul Diddy here. It's
is that his name? Paul.
Paul Diddy. No,
Peter Diddy. There's something weird about that.
It is, isn't it?
Pablo Diddy.
But I see
Pascal Diddy. I'm just thinking of all names that begin with P.
Paul Diddy, yeah. I think Peter Diddy's hard to beat. I'll Peter Diddy there. All right, there. It's me, so Peter Diddy.
Peter Diddy doing a podcast.
Oh, fuck up. Yeah, I see like hot, young, muscular, maybe gay dudes, maybe not gay dudes, camp, cum guys.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you'll love this.
Yeah.
And the other day, it was really funny. We were texting and we started watching series 2 of Monster. I see now they've added an S to it. It's Monsters. And it's the Menendez boys.
I keep calling them the Melendez boys.
The Melendez?
Yeah,
that sort of works, doesn't it? Because you're sort of like Melania Trump a wee bit there. The Melendez.
But I think that's stupid. But anyway, the Menendez.
Those guys. So we watched it and I saw the first episode and I was like, this is television.
Did you know much about the case before watching it?
No.
I know nothing about it until watching it.
No, when I watched Dahmer.
Oh,
Inside Out.
We all knew Dahmer. Yeah. Well, he was Inside Out. Literally.
I knew.
He reversed bodies. That guy.
He
He did.
Now we'll get back on the Dahmer in we.
I know. It's one of your favorite subjects. Go
Oh,
ahead.
I love it.
Yeah.
But because he killed. Oh, anything I say there's problematic. Whether I
Yes,
say,
it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what
it
race
is.
he killed, what
Yeah,
sexuality
what
killed,
age.
what age. It's
Yeah.
all problematic.
Yeah.
So, but you know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So the Menendez boys, right? We're watching it, and it was just like everything about it, the music, Milli Vanilli.
Oh yeah, that was
The whole way
class.
through, Blame It on the Rain.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah.
love you, girl.
Yeah.
Classic
Gonna
80s.
miss you, girl.
Muscly young guys being camp.
Yeah.
And I was like, you gotta watch this. Well, you replied to me, I can't, I'm too busy.
Yeah.
I was like, no, I don't think you're getting the severity of the situation.
I know.
You need to. And you're like, no. And then I was like, I knew it would get you to think about it by saying this. It's like, just watch it instead of playing Worms, mate. And you were like, I can't do that. I love Worms. But then it must have planted it in there, and you're like, fuck, I've got some time.
Well,
I'm gonna
no,
watch it.
here's what happened. You goes to me, because we were doing the live podcast of Andrew the next day, and you threatened me in a way. You went, I'm going to be talking about this tomorrow. And I went, I can't have you talking about that without me having to watch it. So I was like, right, I'll stick on the first episode. 3 episodes later.
Yeah, 3 episodes later.
And I text you being like, you're a wanker, because you fucking have made me have to watch this, and
But
I'm addicted.
the funniest thing was, you were texting me about it, and I was like, I've only watched episode 1, mate.
Yeah, you'd only watch 1. I'm like, why am I on 3 now? But yeah, how far on are you now?
I think we're sort of middle of episode 4 now. We did a couple last night,
okay.
and so yeah, basically I didn't know anything about this story.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, right, is the Dahmer series got a lot of like love because it was an enjoyable series.
Yes.
Good drama, but also got a lot of hate because they're like, you're romanticizing Dahmer here. Because to be fair, let's not mince our words here, like Dahmer did with those dudes' bodies. He was a cunt. You know, Dahmer was a bastard. No matter what people say, oh no, like he was a piece of shit guy. He's a
Yeah.
murdering, raping bastard, like decapitating, horrible man. But then they're like, okay, you sort of feel sorry for him. And then some people are like, is he a bit sexy? Because that guy plays him. I'd be like, whoa.
Well, people found Dahmer sexy back in like the.
There was one photo of him.
There's
in
a few
fairness.
photos of Dahmer you look at
Yeah.
and you go, I can see it.
You know what I would be saying to him? I'd be like, listen, Dahmer, you don't need to cut my head off, brother.
Yeah.
I'll just lie and hold my breath and do what you want.
Yeah. But then he was like, nope.
He'd be like,
You gotta die.
I wanna drill your head in. He'd be like, oh, drill me? Wait, no, literally with a drill and pour battery acid in there. All right, okay. You know, so there was that, and then these Menendez boys they aren't serial killers, just a one-off murder.
But is it a one-off murder because they got found out so quickly? Maybe they would have went on to kill more people. That's the argument you could make.
But also in this case, I'm like, I think it felt a bit sly on the man, like, but like, in fact, no. Spoiler alert: she pulled one of their wigs off. That was embarrassing.
Oh,
Yeah.
that happens in the first episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when she did that, I was like, she deserved her head blown off. That's a disgrace.
Yeah.
That's just because there's no worse feeling in the world than being really embarrassed. Like that is the worst above all else. See if you're really, and he was so embarrassed at the
Yeah.
dinner table in front of his Dan, his wee brother,
Oh, you get your wee wig ripped off.
and it was such a bald head too.
Oh, it was ridiculously
It
bald.
was so
Yeah, it was so
like there was
stupid.
not even like a wee bit like this. It was just
Yeah.
totally
They-
smooth.
They did no work on trying to make it look realistic.
No.
at all. It was just like, I'll just give him a fully stinking bald head.
But then from what you hear about it, you're sort of like, I was surprised that they were in jail for so long.
Well, there's not to spoil it, but they're still
I would let them out.
they're still kind of there. I don't think you can.
Well, this is the power of a podcast, isn't it?
Well, yeah, this is
This
the
is-
campaign trail now.
Can we start some sort of? I'm sure it's already out there. Some sort of fund release the Menendez boys.
Yeah, it's been like that for you. Apparently, Kim Kardashian went to visit them the other week.
I wish they still had a gun. no, joke.
But
But then didn't her?
she's like a law attorney, I believe, for like that specializes in.
Yeah, that's the key word.
What?
Special. But yeah, it's weird that she's a lawyer, and then she's always appears at weird things like Trump. Trump has her around.
What else was she at? I want to say she was involved in something to do with making a murder as well. She went and seen Brendan Dassey or something. She was been to like all these like people who are part of the Innocence Project, I believe.
Do you reckon there's anyone in the Innocence Project that knows they're not innocent, and they're like,
yeah.
"Hello,
They're
Kim."
just like,
yeah. Be like, did you do that? No.
No.
I didn't. You know, people that are like like Anders Breivik, you know, who did that massacre in the Utoya Island up in Norway.
Right.
Who's admitted it all. There's video of him and all.
Yeah.
When they're like, Kim Kardashian will meet you.
Yeah, I'm innocent. I
didn't
didn't
do
do it. A
it.
different motive. But yeah, you'll enjoy the rest of that Menendez show. It's
Have you finished it yet?
Yep.
Holy motherfuck! When
Yeah.
did you top that
I
off?
literally stayed up all night last night watching it and
Wow.
got to sleep at like 3 in the morning because I couldn't not see the end of it. This is why I swear to God, I am terrible with these sort of shows because it's like 9 episodes and I'll watch one and go, I'll only watch one. I have to finish it right away. It takes over my life.
But you also did a thing the other night where you were like, on episode 3, and you were like, I don't know how there's going to be another 6 episodes. Did it make sense? Was it worth?
Here's what I'll say. There's a funny episode in like episode 5 or 6 where you're watching it and you're going, is this the full episode? And it is the full episode, and I don't want to spoil it for you, but I'll just say I was watching that one like, this is weird. But yeah, they do something very creative in one of the episodes, I'll say that.
Sometimes they do that, don't they? Like, I
Yeah.
watched something recently and it was like that. It was a full series. It was really great. But one of the episodes was just like a guy. That's what it was. The Wrexham. You know, the Wrexham. Welcome to Wrexham.
I've never seen that.
Yeah, well, it was that, and it's all about the team. And then one episode, it was just Ryan Reynolds, and the other one just sitting at like a sports centre.
Rob McElhenney,
Who cares?
who sounds like he's from
Yeah.
Davis.
Yeah, he does.
Rob
doesn't
McElhenney! He sell you a DVD out of a school bag, mate.
he? Yeah,
Do you remember people used to do DVDs out of school bags? Or is that just a West Belfast thing?
it's a West Belfast thing, I think.
Ah, okay.
You know,
Fair enough.
see around my neck of the woods, the only thing that people brought around the door were like lemonades.
AIDS?
Handmade, not
Oh, right,
lemonades.
sorry.
That'd be
Lemon
Oh.
scented AIDS. Oh, fuck.
wow.
Speaking of AIDS,
Yeah.
whoa, the Let me just make sure this little microphone
Do
stays
you
down.
reckon that there was a lot of guys who got AIDS in the 80s who are a bit now like wherever they are,
AIDSies?
up in heaven looking down being like, oh fuck.
Well, yeah, it must be shit to be the first sort of people to get it because now it's treatable and they can
Yeah.
give you medication, they can take the stuff to prevent it and things like that. So I'd say you'd be pretty raging. Like Freddie Mercury, like if he got AIDS today, still goes on to have a great life.
Yeah, like
and
Elton
career.
John.
Was Elton John have AIDS?
I guess so. Like,
I mean, he might. Yeah, he could do. He has a wig.
yeah.
He's one of the Menendez wigs.
Yeah.
But aye. No, we're not starting to. I think if we're starting a campaign to free anyone from jail, it's got to be our boy Diddy at the minute. You know, he's suffering right now. He's been through a
But
bad
you know
time.
what? I don't know. This is another one, right? And I've got a bit of heat about this before. Oh fuck, shoot me! But about R. Kelly,
Yeah,
I don't
Robert.
exactly
Robert.
know what Ryan Kelly did
Uh,
because people are like, "Oh, he's a bastard," and all, but then they're like, what's his actual crime? Because again, to me, people trafficking involves putting people into a big truck.
can
Give
I
him
tell
away.
you Rylan Kelly's actual crime?
Yes,
It was
Rob McElkelly.
It's just his name abbreviated. Alright. His sex with kids
Okay, well,
and
that's problem.
and recording it.
well.
So there's like
therein lies the problem.
So yeah,
Can you imagine me being up on there as his defence lawyer?
No.
And then the prosecutor's like, "Oh, but he bought wee kids," and I'd be like, "What the fuck?
why didn't you tell me?
Why are you doing that?
Yeah,
you
yeah,
dick
yeah,
knife up there trying to defend you, being like,
Yeah.
oh, he just likes to have a good time, not kids. You
But
fuck."
it's not mad that you got the defence lawyers who like know that their client might have done a murder or something, and their job is literally still to free them. But it's mad, isn't it?
How egotistical must you be to be like, I know they've done this, but I just want to win.
It is mad.
I want to
But it's
be
money, isn't it?
I just want to be smarter than these dudes. Yeah,
It's money.
like that was Kimmy Kardashian's dad, wasn't he? He was
Robert
OJ's.
Kardashian, isn't it?
Yeah.
Isn't that his name? Yeah.
And
And
listen, he did it, didn't he? Surely.
I don't know enough about the OJ stuff. I need to watch more on it. Like,
But you know what? Like, it's like OJ stuff.
I've seen the glove thing.
Yeah, but you know with
That's
him,
funny.
But with him, it's like everyone's like, oh, it's my like like this is where I have problems with life. You know, he gets off with it and all, and it's pretty blatant he did it. And they're like, OJ can still go around and be like, hey, to the world, now he's dead now, good. And
Yeah, AIDS.
Bud probs,
Yeah.
and yeah, Elton gave it to him, but he is.
The idea of Elton bucking OJ's.
No, I didn't mean buck him. He just sells it like poppers. But he's like, people are like OJ, and like it's almost a joke about the OJ murder and all.
Yeah.
Yet you have like Louis C.K. and people are like, oh, he should never work again because he wanked in front of people.
Ah.
You're like, what? There's definitely an issue there. Now,
Yeah.
Louis C.K.'s one's the one that I'm like, yeah, the behaviour's not good.
No.
But at the same time, he's going, let's say, be me like, here, be sweet if I be wank here, brother. And you're like, oh. And I just did it. No, that's the weirdest thing you could ever do. It's weird to do that.
That's why it was just
Yeah.
weird. Yeah. It wasn't even like the worst thing you could do. It's just a mad, weird wee thing to do.
Say right, you be Louis C.K. and I'll
Why
be
did I
someone
be
in a
CK
green
in
room.
this
Just
scenario?
because I just wasn't. So for this scenario,
Fuck's sake, right,
right,
okay.
just right, we're in a green room. You want to have one?
Right. Okay. Hello.
All right, mate. You
Listen.
look a bit stressed, everyone. All right.
I'm a bit stressed. Yep. But I would like to de-stress.
All right. Well, did you have like any rescue remedy or anything like that?
Nope.
No.
Now what I do have is I've got my penis here, and
Sorry,
I don't.
what?
I would like to. I don't. How do you feel about this? It's just a green room. We're just hanging out. I'm just gonna have a quick little tug of the old string here. You all right with that?
Very funny, mate. You already like these comedians, fuck you.
All right. Well, we'll just get it out now.
Don't actually fucking put your dick away,
No,
dirty bastard.
No. By the way, anyone listening to the audio version of this podcast is probably freaking out right now because they're like, "Oh no, Butler's got his dick.
No, put
he
it
can't
away.
be trusted to roleplay."
Highest YouTube views ever. Be like, why are people switching all over?
Yeah, why
'Cause
is
you're- See if you're over looking at his dick, subscribe.
Yeah. But yeah, and then he gets the dick out and wanks it off.
Yeah, but then you just be like, don't do that, mate. It's weird. And then go like, here, he tried. But then people are like, it's abuse of power and all. It's abuse of power.
Well, look, I'm trying to put myself in that scenario.
Uh-huh.
Say you're in a, right. Say you're in a room with a big comedian you enjoy and he just starts wanking in front of you. What's the protocol there?
Stop wanking. It's weird.
Yes, but what if you, because you idolize this person, are afraid to call them out on it because you don't want to fuck up the relationship between you and them because you want to
I
like
think
this
it would
person?
be a bit ruined for me if they started doing that.
I mean, yes,
You know what I would
yes
do?
is the answer to that.
Personally, I would be like, oh, time to fight fire with fire.
I'm
Let's
going to
see
one
what
up
he's
you here.
about.
You
Yeah.
start fingering your arsehole
And
from
yeah, I start going for it as well. And then being like, yeah, what do you think about that? And stirring them off. And then, but then it's awkward because then that becomes our banter. We have to do it all the time. Every time you're like, oh no.
Yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, I just don't think you should do that. But my point being is, sometimes doing crimes like murder,
Yeah.
people are like, oh, sure, they've been to prison, they've done their time, let them live. You're like, but why do you get cancelled if you do something weird when you're a comedian?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, you should never work again.
Yeah.
I just be like, put him in prison. Just come on, in prison.
Yeah.
Go for it.
But
R. Kelly, so I didn't know that's what he was up to. I thought he was just like keeping people locked in his
he was
house.
up to a lot, to be fair. He had a lot of like secret videotapes that he would record people on. He had, I'm trying to remember.
Sounds similar to what Epstein was doing, except he kept it all hidden.
Well, apparently Diddy is more the Epstein, because apparently he has loads of the secret videos and stuff like that. And then if you've noticed, there's been a lot of celebrities deleting their tweets this week.
Yeah, Pink and Usher.
Pink, Usher, there's another one, I can't remember who they are.
Pink Usher sounds like a sort of character you'd watch in a nightclub. When they were going out tonight, we're watching a cabaret performance by Pink Usher.
Hello, darling, it's Pink Usher. There's Megan Fox. Megan Fox deleted all her tweets.
Oh no.
Foxy, fuck's sake. So, yeah, it feels like there's about to be a wave of bad things happening. Now, shit for me, because I love Usher. And, I don't love P Diddy, but, Bad Boys for Life's a good song.
Yeah, I mean, I think he was giving you clues, wasn't he?
He was telling you.
Go. Yeah.
Well, he's literally not going anywhere now. He's in
Yeah.
the jail cell, you know what I mean?
Do you reckon Diddy sang Usher to Usher when he whipped out a dildo and put a load of baby oil on it? It's gonna burn for me to say this, but it's going up your ass.
When he hits the stand,
Yeah.
he's like, "These are my confessions."
Yeah.
Just when I thought I but yeah, apparently Diddy bucked Usher.
And then Meek Mill, who the fuck even is Meek Mill?
He-
He's bucking everyone too. Like,
Yeah. Meek Mill's a class name for bucking someone, isn't
Meek
it?
Mill,
Imagine
yeah.
just being like, "Who'd you buck yesterday?" Meek Mill.
yeah. His
I'm
name's
bucking
Millhouse.
Meek.
Meek Millhouse.
Meek Mill.
He's just a nervous dude.
Meek
called
Millie,
Millhouse.
just a girl
Yeah.
from St. Louise's in West Belfast.
Oh, no, there's no Meek Millies up there at all.
Oh no, they're all they're not Meek at all.
But
But
so shit. Two comedians were like, oh fuck, she's
so
wow,
fucked
yeah,
up.
she's
She's not Meek.
She's Millie the fucking whore and all. Yeah, fuck no.
Meek Millie Vanilli.
Yeah. Blame it on the rain.
But yeah, so fucking B8 Buck Dodger and Usher was like 14. No, I don't like it.
You know what? And then everyone now is being like, everyone was getting that Bieber and all.
Yeah, Bieber, he apparently bucked Bieber, and then they're talking about these Diddy freak parties. You know what I mean? Everyone, Leonardo DiCaprio attended them.
I saw LeBron James at one. The Diddy freak
LeBron
parties.
went to one. The Wayans brothers went to them. All the big celebrities went to the Jamie Foxx went to the Diddy party. It's gonna be hard to find people that didn't go to the Diddy party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But then, what happens at these freak parties?
Jay-Z went to the freak
Oh,
party.
but Jay-Z's up there, and everyone's all every sort of everything that's ever associated to anything creepy, and like the Illuminati world of the celebrities up to no good. They're always the Jigga man's involved.
What'd you say?
Jay-Z, Jigga.
That's what you were calling him earlier.
And I was the Jigger man. I was calling him.
Hard R on Jigger.
But he's always associated with it, isn't he?
Well,
And then Beyonce too.
well, I don't like that for Beyonce now. Like
I don't like Beyonce.
If
I
Beyonce
think
gets
she's
cancelled, I'll be sad.
I hope she does. I don't like her.
I just
Comes across a real arsehole. Her and Jay-Z both seem like dicks.
I don't know, but I
Yeah.
like her music. But yeah, it's sad times for everyone.
But you know what? It was weird for us because we did the Cork and the North live podcast on a Sunday afternoon, which was the most odd time to ever do that. But it was all right.
Do you know why
I enjoyed it
Andrew
all
does
right.
that, by the way?
Why?
Because he gets anxious doing them in the evening because he doesn't like if people talk in the audience to him. See,
And what's the difference between the day and the night?
Andrew believes that during the day the audience are more calm and relaxed.
Is
and
that a
have
true
more-
story?
Yeah, I swear to God. We did one
Wow.
2 years ago or something in the Sunflower, and the audience were a wee bit tipsy and a wee bit because there's more
Yeah.
drinking stuff, and they were a wee bit more chatty. And Andrew, ever since then, has never done a live podcast. It hasn't been at 3 o'clock in the day.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Because it was very funny because we were chatting about stuff yesterday and out of nowhere he was like, "So Dave, you do the radio?" And I was like, "Wow, that's out of nowhere."
I know.
Wow.
It was,
Wow.
It was such a pulling
Yeah.
for straws
Yeah,
question.
Because we were talking about all the dildos and ditties and
Yeah. Well, here's part of the fun I find.
he's been to one of those before, hasn't he?
A Diddy party?
Yeah, Andrew.
I'm sorry. If there's a man who could not cope at a Diddy party, it's Andrew Ryan. The hygiene level alone, he would be freaking him out. Like,
I would. Oh my days! I don't think I would want to see anything more than Andrew Ryan at a Diddy party.
Andrew at a
At
birthday
a
party.
freak party. A Diddy freak party.
No, you wouldn't be having
Imagine somebody bumped the queue to get punch.
that.
You know, and it's spiked. He'd be like, "No, not be having that."
Yeah.
Back of the line.
Fuck's
Yeah.
sake.
Oh,
Yeah.
can you imagine? They're in the line to just box somebody, and he's just like,
He finds himself in it.
Oh,
thinking
dear.
he's waiting for the punch.
Then,
But
yeah, but we were chatting about it yesterday. We were like, at what point does just being famous and being able to buy things not be enough? Why do you have to always go to these weird, like all these cults of people are like, yeah, fucking, obviously the conspiracies. It's always like Hillary and Bill Clinton are drinking baby's blood, mate. Like,
Michelle Obama's a dude, no?
yeah,
Fucking-
like, but it's never people who don't do drugs
Yeah.
that come up with these opinions.
Yeah.
But it's like, I just think Bill Clinton's getting sucked off flat out. I don't know if he's like.
Not at the minute, I don't think he is.
I still reckon.
No, I think he's past it now.
Once a beach getter, always a beach getter. That's what I say.
You
know?
The old beach getter,
Yeah.
Clinton.
The beach getter.
But yeah, the best fun about doing a podcast of Andrew is just finding sentences to make him squirm. I find.
But I think you have found them all.
Oh,
Because everything
I know.
you said yesterday.
everything.
Oh.
I think I just. It's one of those things because I know how uncomfortable he gets. It makes me want to push it more. I go, right, time to level up again. Then time to say some other vile shit. Just to push his buttons a wee bit.
This was so funny.
Yeah, it was a good laugh, man. It was a good laugh. Yeah, do we want to write a sitcom about P Diddy and R Kelly meeting in jail together with ChatGPT?
Yeah, we did that before. What did we do the last time when we were on? Do you remember?
Right, we were doing pitch treatments for sitcoms to give the NI screen, so we'll do one now for our boys because it's topical.
But make sure you add to it. It's all in good fun, right? I want you to put that.
Why is that to be so?
Because I
important?
want it to be like Diddy and R. Kelly meet. They end up in a prison cell together. for a Cheers style, light-hearted, all in good fun sitcom.
Davey, I got you. Here we go. Right,
Yeah.
so I'm going to type it out right now. This is ChatGPT about
Also,
to write a pitch for a TV
ask
show.
for 5 light-hearted, fun titles for
Okay.
the show as well that incorporates puns around their names.
Fuck's sake, this is a lot we're asking ChatGPT to do. Okay, so here we go. Write a sitcom treatment based on P Diddy first going into jail, and he bumps into
No, he gets put into a cell with a new roommate, R. Kelly.
on P Diddy going into jail, and getting put with his new cellmate, R. Kelly.
Yeah.
R. Kelly, who he has known for years.
Yeah.
And
Make it a light-hearted,
make it
family
lighthearted.
sitcom.
Make it a light-hearted family sitcom
Similar to Cheers.
with wacky adventures
Yes.
in jail, similar to Scooby-Doo.
No,
Every
not Scooby-Doo,
week.
'cause there's going to be like ghosts.
No, there's not gonna be
just
ghosts.
call like Seinfeld or like.
Right? No,
Cheers.
hold on. Wacky adventures in jail, and every week they have a mystery to solve.
Also, I want you to put this into it as well. Say that there's an ongoing joke in every episode
There's an ongoing joke.
that they all reference. Oh, just like Epstein's Island. I want them to say that.
It'll not do Epstein's Island.
It will.
It won't. That ChatGPT will block it. I
it'll-
promise you.
it'll pop
It
it
won't,
in.
David. It won't. And I'll
Stick
have
it
to.
in and
No,
see.
I'll have to type this all out again if it doesn't give me it back. We can't
Copy
do
and
Epstein's
paste it,
Island.
mate.
No, we can't.
And
David,
then-
there's no. Okay, so hold on.
And
Go
then
ahead.
you need 5 titles with a pun with Diddy. in
Let's
it.
the first 5 episode titles also with puns
And humor.
and humor based around their lives.
And R. Kelly always makes jokes about being trapped in the closet.
And R. Kelly always makes jokes about being trapped in the
right, full
closet.
stop. And say Diddy always makes jokes about, does this need baby oil?
P Diddy always makes jokes about baby oil. Anything else? Or are we good?
Say, who else is a bit of a dodgy guy?
I think we've got enough in here. Like,
Say, there is a slight romantic theme with both, but this is not the main theme. Like I love it. Like say
themes are
a sexual
comedy,
relationship is hinted at between the two.
friendship, and also some slight romance in the jail
Between R. Kelly and Diddy, it has to be between them, because you can't just have like another
between
dude.
the two friends.
Can't just have another guy in prison. Like
Right, now what I am going to do, because I am fearful that it'll not make
copy
this
and paste
happen,
it all.
is copy and paste it, because I don't want to have to type that out again.
just write Prince Andrew, Jimmy Savile,
I'm-
Jeffrey Dahmer, mate.
Alright, so I'm going to send it to ChatGPT. Here we go.
Is it doing it?
Sitcom title, CELLBLOCK Party.
Oh, you know what they should actually? It's called Cell Block Freak Party. That's
Yeah.
the show.
Premise: in this light-hearted, quirky family sitcom, music mogul P Diddy and R&B star R Kelly find themselves as unlikely cellmates after winding up in
Why
the
is
same prison.
ChatGPT always unlikely? Everything they does is unlikely.
Despite their complicated pasts, they soon rekindle their old friendship, filled with wacky adventures, mischief, and weekly mysteries to solve within the prison walls. Each episode follows them. Oh, where'd it go? Each episode follows them as they hilariously navigate prison life, crack jokes about their past careers, and form surprising bonds with fellow inmates and staff. With R. Kelly constantly referencing his trapped in the closet days and Diddy obsessed with his supply of baby oil, their playful bromance grows as they lean on each other to survive prison life, while always finding a way to solve the bizarre prison mysteries. The themes of the episodes are comedy, friendship, and a dash of unlikely romance that drive the series, providing plenty of heartwarming moments amidst the chaos of jail. Okay, we have the first 5 episode titles with
Please
the
tell
plots
me.
in them.
Let me hear.
Episode 1, Welcome to the Block, baby. Diddy arrives in prison and is shocked to find his new cellmate is no other than R. Kelly. The duo must solve the mystery The Jew must solve the mystery of the missing shower curtains. An essential item for Diddy's baby oil routine. Second episode, Closet Chronicles. R. Kelly keeps mysteriously disappearing into the laundry room. Diddy suspects foul play, but Kelly claims he's trapped in the closet. They end up uncovering a secret inmate poker ring. Episode 3, the breakout of acne. This one doesn't sound great now. Diddy starts a lucrative side hustle selling prison-made skincare products. But when their supply gets stolen, they investigate a gang of inmates with suspiciously clear skin.
This is
That's
tremendous.
the best episode. That's so good. Oh, number 4, Keys to My Cell. Kelly insists he heard piano music coming from the warden's office at night. Diddy is skeptical, but their investigation leads to a hidden talent show with the guards.
This is the best.
This is so good. Episode 5, Shower Power. When all the soap mysteriously vanishes from the shower, Diddy and Kelly go on a mission to recover contraband and get caught in a slippery situation.
Right, now you know what you need to do.
Oh, those are the
You know what
best
you need to
episodes
do?
ever.
You need to do, please design a poster
Oh,
for this
oh.
for this TV show.
I don't know if I can do
It can
photos
do it.
this one. It
It-
can't.
oh.
This is only text only, unfortunately.
Oh.
I'll have to load the other. What's my coke? I need a drink. Holy fuck.
that's-
Those episodes are the
Here.
funniest fucking thing ever.
Type in another episode idea. Someone's done a poo in P Diddy and R. Kelly's toilet, and they have a suspicion that it might be Jeffrey Epstein. Fuck's sake. No, Gillian Maxwell. He's
Dave, you've just told it what the episode is.
What?
So hold on. Continuing on.
yeah. There's somebody keeps doing secret. The episode
the
called.
above episodes.
Call this next episode the secret poo.
Please, I'm going to say it. Please give us another 5 episodes
Oh no.
with the titles.
Yeah.
And in one of the episodes,
Someone is doing secret poos in their toilet that's not Kelly or
someone
Diddy.
is doing secret poos in their. I can't believe I'm typing secret poos in their toilet. And it's Gillian Maxwell.
Yeah.
Gillian Maxwell. Okay.
But then also the next episode, or no, say causing tension between Diddy and R. Kelly. That's
Causing
important.
tension between the duo.
And right, the next episode, the brief is P Diddy goes absolutely mad in the showers with baby oil. That's all I want you to write for that
P
one, please.
Diddy also goes.
No, not also. It's a new episode. Next episode.
But in another episode,
Oh, yeah.
I'm right, also goes crazy
No.
with the baby
Yeah.
oil
In the showers.
in the showers. I know.
Yeah.
Now, I don't know if ChatGPT can do this, but let's give it a go.
No, hold on, next
I've,
episode.
no, I've already
Oh,
sent
no.
it.
Oh dear.
Oh no, have I? ChatGPT can make mistakes. Check. What? Yes. Hold on.
Mhm.
Why is it not letting me? Oh, it's not letting me do another one. That's sad.
You run out of.
Don't know. It just won't let me send
Oh.
it. Maybe there's something. ChatGPT can make mistakes. I don't know. Well, that's sad.
Dear, that was fun.
Oh, those episode tales. I wish I could give me more of them. I could have read those all day. Those were. By the way, those were fucking funny.
That, you know, people
Like,
would watch
legit?
it. It'd be dark humor. A lot of people wouldn't enjoy, but I would watch it.
Like the breakout of acne.
Yeah.
They investigate a gang of inmates with suspiciously clear skin.
I know, just these dudes in the prison yard just looking glorious, so their skin totally.
Oh,
And everyone with acne is like, oh, what are you
oh.
up to now?
I'm trying to just make. Nah, I can't get it working. Oh well.
Oh,
Well, it was good while it lasted.
that was fun. Speaking of the internet,
Yeah. That's
I
what
s-
AI can do now, Dave. AI can give us
here, do you want me to see if I
Sitcoms?
can get a picture?
of what? Of
Don't know.
what do you mean you don't know? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just trying to find. I'm going to do a poster, so.
I'll get a poster made of the sitcom. Don't worry.
But I'm going to see what ChatGPT will give us.
But I don't. Does ChatGPT do images?
Yeah.
I think it does.
It does go if you go into the write it. So tell me what you want. Write me or design me a poster.
Design me a poster.
Yeah, A poster for a TV show sitcom.
For a prison sitcom or a TV show.
For a TV sitcom. What's the name of it called?
The name of it is called CELLBLOCK Freak Party.
CELLBLOCK Freak Party. Called CELLBLOCK Freak Party, starring R. Kelly and P Diddy.
Yep.
Right, and P Diddy as prison
As inmates.
as
Cell partners.
prison cellmates.
Oh, why is AI and ChatGPT so funny sometimes?
So design me a poster for a TV sitcom called CELLBLOCK Freak Party. I can say it, starring R. Kelly and P Diddy as prison cellmates who get up to hijinks
Yep.
behind the prison walls. Yeah.
Yep. Wonder how quickly it'll generate.
To hijinks behind prison walls.
Like, it was amazing how instant it generated
Also, hold on. I'll say Gillian Maxwell is a...
guest.
No, she's a...
Pervert.
No, she certainly is a pervert. Gillian Maxwell is a supporting character. Supporting character to be featured. To be featured on the background of the poster. Let me see. The poster, right. Let's see what they do.
Oh, it's give me the rest of the episodes. It's just did it there, but go ahead. What have you got?
Oh, it's not doing it. Hold on.
See, I told you.
I've had one before that they've done it for me. Generate an image, I'm going to say.
Do you want me to read out the rest of these episodes as you do?
Please.
That? Right, okay. It's still finishing up. By the way, it's done a lot.
Oh, hold on. It's creating an image. I'll create a draft poster based on these details. Give me a moment.
Okay. I'm excited now.
So do you want me to read? Oh, this is going to be something. This is going to
So
be
how long is it going to be?
It's not going to be long.
Wow.
This is a balance of dark humor, prison life, and absurd party elements that make the poster visually striking.
Hey, have you seen it?
No.
Why are you laughing?
No.
Why are you laughing?
No.
Why are you laughing?
No.
Oh no, the CELLBLOCK Break Party. Tell you what, they've got Kelly's ears spot on. Oh.
Should I just post this and tag you in it? Oh. Who's this? Who's this dude in the background?
Oh, it's Black Santa.
What's this? What's that freak?
Oh, that's Gillian.
Oh my god. But look at these. The women are such freaks.
Oh.
This is so good. Oh no. CELLBLOCK Freak Party. I mean, that image is unbelievable.
Jesus.
Oh my days. Hold
This
on.
is so
I can
great.
get them to do one more change. What would you add to it? I'm going to say feature
Baby
So
oil.
hold on, let me know if you want to.
784
Yeah,
dildos.
hold on. Add baby oil to the picture.
Yeah.
A bold title. Both the stars' names
Yeah.
and a picture of Justin Bieber and with Usher.
Oh. Now the only thing is, it's not good with text. I have learned that,
No, it isn't. This is
so
gonna be
it'll
all
probably
fun.
be a wee bit weird and funky.
Oh no, creating the picture. It's going to be too much.
Oh.
That was amazing.
There.
That was-
I hope you screenshot it and save that.
Oh, I will definitely save it.
We can't lose that, like,
I want to save it. Oh, here, hold on.
and show it to the people.
Save image. Oh. CELLBLOCK
It's
Freak
so
Party.
good.
Oh, so funny.
Oh. How's it going?
Oh no, hold on. I wasn't able to generate an updated image due to content policy
Do you
restrictions.
know what? Just leave it.
Hold on, please generate without any issues. Without any of the problems.
So it'll just generate the same image.
Yeah, hold on. I'll keep the focus on adding baby oil, the bold title with the stars' names, and a picture of Justin Bieber and Usher in the corner. Give me a moment. They're going to do it.
So what are you getting rid of? Dildos?
I didn't say dildos. I don't know what the problem was. Oh, nah, they can't do it. But that one's 10 out of 10 anyway.
I'll continue on with our episodes.
Yeah. Oh, this is so mad. We should have done this yesterday.
Oh, for Andrew
Oh,
couldn't
dearie
have handled
me.
this.
There you go. Sent it to you just to have.
I appreciate that. Episode 6, Toilet Troubles and the Mystery Pooper.
Okay.
Tensions rise in the duo's prison cell when they begin discovering an unexpected secret poos in their toilet. Both accuse the other of not flushing, leading to a cold war of passive-aggressive notes left around the cell. It's only after installing a hidden camera, where they got that from,
Oh, no.
I have no idea.
Wow.
Although, if there's two men that have installed hidden cameras, they know how to do it. They discover it's none other than Gillian Maxwell sneaking into their hotel. Her secret intrusions and the mysterious
Why in a
poos...
hotel all of a sudden?
Or the flipping cell, I meant to say,
Cell?
sorry. Cause havoc, forcing Joe to confront her in absurdly tense and awkward standoff. Episode 7, oil slick showers. Joe decides to treat themselves to a spa day in the showers. Things take a strange turn when they encounter Diddy gone completely wild with baby oil, using an outrageous amount to the point where the entire shower floor becomes a slippery mess. Chaos ensues as they both try to escape without falling, while Diddy remains in his own world, sliding around effortlessly. Situation escalates into a slapstick spectacle with hilarious consequences for everyone involved. I bet. Nah, this is a good one. Episode 8, Maxwell's Return, Toilet Tensions Part 2. So I love how...
Why is that a song that they would have, Toilet Tensions Part 2? Like that's, if any of the artists in the world would have a song called Toilet
By the
Tensions
way, I
Part 2.
love that all that happens in the timeline between episode 6 and episode 8 is that Diddy has an oil shower. That's literally all that happened
oil shower.
between Maxwell's return.
That is so ridiculous.
Still reeling from Ghislaine's mysterious visits, the duo installs new locks. Why are they got locks? However, Ghislaine somehow managed to infiltrate again, causing further stress and paranoia. As they plot to finally rid themselves of her, it becomes clear she's just obsessed with their toilet. She has a bizarre attachment to their toilet, and the duo must now team up to outwit her and regain control of their sanctuary, leading to a final confrontation that ends in comedy chaos. Why does it always end in comedy chaos?
That's a sitcom, mate. It's
Nah.
you have to come back for the next episode.
Episode 9, the baby oil aftermath. So now they're back to the shower. Literally, it goes, the spa incident with Diddy goes viral, and the duo finds themselves and unexpectedly famous for being a part of the baby oil shower fiasco. They're invited on talk shows and even get sponsorship. I mean, the jail really is letting them away with a lot here.
Yeah.
And then episode 10, Poos and P Diddy, a sticky finale. Jillian's bizarre toilet invasions continue, but this time she
Why is the only way to stop her doing toilet invasions the oil showers?
She ups the ante by sabotaging their toilet and plumbing, causing the sewage to back up. The duo is at their wits' end and ready to leave. Just as they want to leave, P Diddy shows up, offering his services to fix the situation, bringing baby oil, of course. The episode reaches an absurd climax with slippery sewage covered showdown between the duo. Oh, it's stinking.
Right. Now, last one.
Oh,
and then we'll
Jesus
get back
Christ.
to normal proceedings, right? Christmas special.
Right. Right.
They are in the workshop doing a class.
Based on the characters above. They are in a workshop.
Christmas special.
Yep.
Yeah. They're in a workshop making toys, but Diddy realizes he can actually make sex toys.
But Diddy realizes. How do you spell realizes?
REALISES.
They can make sex toys instead. And he makes...
No. Diddy enlists the help of R. Kelly.
Yep. Diddy enlists the help enlists the help of his companion, his close companion, R. Kelly,
and the spirit of Fat Man Scoop.
And the spirit of Fat Man Scoop,
to create an arsenal of sex toys.
To create an arsenal.
Yeah, of sex toys to finally defeat Ghislaine Maxwell.
To finally defeat Ghislaine Maxwell.
And then finish it with at Christmas.
At Christmas. Right, so hold on. Right, an episode title.
Feature length?
Title. No, because we can't read that out. Write an episode title and short description.
Oh, yeah.
For a Christmas special based on the cat. Right, okay, I'm sending
Yeah,
it.
okay.
It'll probably tell me no because of the sex toy thing. Oh, it's done it.
Oh, no.
Immediately. Christmas special. Naughty or nice, the toy shop takedown. In this outrageous holiday episode, the duo finds themselves working in the prison workshop making toys for charity. While assembling a toy train, P Diddy has a light bulb moment. Why make ordinary toys when they could craft an arsenal of sex toys to finally defeat their arch nemesis, Ghislaine Maxwell? Diddy enlists his prison buddy, R. Kelly, who adds his own bizarre ideas in the mix, and the ghostly spirit of... Did that camera stop recording? No. And the ghostly spirit of Fat Man Scoop, who appears in The Holiday Miracle, offering hype man motivation. Together, the trio creates an outlandish collection of weaponized sex toys. As Christmas Eve approaches, they prepare for a final showdown with Ghislaine in hopes of ending her reign of bathroom terror once and for all while spreading holiday cheer in the most inappropriate way possible. This chaotic Christmas special is filled with absurd humour, holiday mayhem, and a showdown no one will forget.
Here,
the end.
the last bit.
Oh, Jesus
bit.
Christ, Dave. Yep.
Say they finally get into Ghislaine's cell by employing Trojan horse tactics to the festive turkey.
I can't
Please,
anymore.
please, I just want to hear
it's
how...
lost it. It's lost it. It's gone. It's genuinely gone.
Wow, wasn't that fun?
Anyway, what were we talking about AI?
Oh, AI it's dangerous, but hey, is it fun? Is it fun?
Oh, it's good. It provides good
I'm
times.
going to put a title over that myself, and I'm going to make
Cell Block
poster.
Freak Party.
Cell Block Freak Party. Speaking of, we were talking earlier as well about a thing we saw on the internet about AI and fakeness. We're talking.
Yeah.
There was a comedian, went viral for calling out another comedian for apparently making fake stand-up clips just to post online.
Yeah.
I sent you the article. What are your thoughts on it?
I didn't watch the guy's clips, funny enough, but I did read the article. And here's the thing. I actually almost don't need to watch the guy's clips because I think in this sort of era we're living in, I think it's going to happen. You're going to get people putting laugh tracks over things. It's very easy to do, to be fair. You're going to get people, you know... I always had this idea, like, you could literally film a special, right, without even having an audience. Mm-hmm. You really could. Like, you could do something, but...
Yeah. Oh, fuck's sake, I'm doing 2 nights in the courthouse.
Nah, you don't need to. Do you remember they did the George Carlin one?
No.
So you should look this up because it would blow your mind. They created a fake AI George Carlin special. So George Carlin, they put all his specials into a software program, and it came up with his voice, his likeness, how he would deliver things, how he would say things. But in it, obviously he's been dead a lot of years now, but in it he's talking about COVID, he's talking about his views on blah, blah, blah. And the family estate had to sue whoever made it because they were like, here, you can't be doing that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, as technology evolves, it's going to, number one, be easier to do it, and number two, be very hard to detect who is actually doing it. So...
Well, what do you find any issues with it, or what do you think? Or do you think it's just a sign of the times?
Well, the issue with it is that you're kind of lying to people a wee bit. You're being like, hey, look at the rapturous laughter this idea is getting, and it's not. But look, some of it is perception as well. Like, when I make my clips, like, there is certain things you do because you know that's what the audience wants to see. So, like, the way you caption a video, the way you do, like, a wee graphic, a zoom in, even the way you put a description in a video, you're like, OMG, audience member goes crazy. He probably just said the word fuck or something, you know what I mean? But you're trying to, like, that's the way you do it. Now, those are, I think, above board, like.
But that's what I thought when I read it. I was like, this is the point we're at, where maybe 5 years ago I'd have seen that and be like, you're fucking right, man. Whereas nowadays I think so much of it is fake and tailored and made a certain way, to the point, like, someone said to me, you don't actually need a podcast anymore. Like, we could just sit and go, right, we're going to do 5 viral things, and then cut the clips and put it out, and there'd be no podcast and people wouldn't care.
That's true. You just do topical news stories for the week. Like, you could do the Titanic sub thing that happened last week.
We should... did that not happen, like,
the code
years ago? Oh, the code,
the
right. It was
thing.
like, fuck, man, that was a long time
And the
ago.
last message that was sent up from the...
Fuck.
That wasn't even... It was all good here.
Yeah. Oops.
That's like something I would send up.
Yeah.
All good here.
Yeah, don't worry about
fully
it.
down, turning into Passata. Like, all good here.
But I think, like, that, maybe we should do that. Let's on the Q&A for Patreon, let's just do a couple of things, and we'll just... This is only for clips.
Sure.
And put it out, and we'll see how it goes.
Sure. But we'll be all wacky and zany with it.
But
Dave, did you hear about... It always starts like something like that, doesn't it?
But then, you know what I mean? Like, see on clips too.
Yeah.
You think, like... I don't think we are guilty of it, but, like, a lot of people go on podcasts with stories they're maybe fake, or they're maybe written as bits,
Oh,
or they're
yeah.
maybe hammed up, or they're maybe just to go. Like even like Bobby Lee is one of my favorite comedians, and I listen to his podcast every week.
Yeah, you
Then
love
he
his
recently
food.
said out, pardon?
You love his food.
Yeah, I wish Bobby Lee was in my local Chinese instead of. I need to think of another Hakan.
Another.
That's our Turkish name. Hakan Rushdu.
Yeah. But what were you saying about?
Like, so Bobby Lee
Bobby
had,
Lee's stories.
did a story years ago about being molested by a kid with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Recently, he was like, "Let's made that up." Do you know what I
See?
mean?
Yeah.
And again, that's the thing where, like, obviously a bit, like,
Yeah.
we'll tell bits and we'll go, "There's comedic license here to
Yes.
me." But then I think on podcasts, it's like, because I would find a lot of times I'll maybe say something I think's funny, it'll work on this, and I'll go, I can make that into a bit, and then I'll take it away, make it into a bit, and put it out. And it's like, I do think that it's getting to the point where people are maybe seeing through that a bit, and liking the real people more, you know?
My thing is, like, I've always sort of had this when it comes to podcasts. I think you have two different schools of thought. Some people go into a podcast being like, oh, I have to have this to talk about, or I have to have a story in my back pocket. I sort of just, and look, I'm not saying I'm fucking great or anything. I'm just saying, like, this is how I
Can if you
approach
want,
it.
it's fine.
No, because I'm not, like, I literally just see it as a chat, like, because it's like, you know, I don't know. I feel like for doing, like, bits and stuff, like, it's fun to do and whatever, but I'm more, like, focused on stand-up for that, like.
But it's that thing of, it's like whenever you go to like gigs nowadays, I mean, I'm going to sound like a 70-year-old man. But you go to gigs nowadays and you see like newer acts all setting tripods up, and there's about 6 tripods at the back of the
I
room,
know.
and they're looking just for a clip online.
I know.
The motivation is for a clip, for a viral hit, for
Oh,
the
yeah,
gas
yeah.
to blow up online. But what
Yeah.
does that actually equate to? You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And this is where I think the problem lies. People are more busy of trying to get it, thinking about getting a clip than, and then I think that this is the problem where you go to see more shows who people are selling stuff because of online, and you go to the actual live show and go like, oh, you're just funny online, because it's a different thing. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, there's a bit of that as well. I think podcasts are good just to show your like normal self, just to be like, here,
Yeah.
this is who I am off stage. You know, this.
then do you even see that for a lot of people?
That's what.
Like
yeah,
a
but
lot of
that's-
people heavily edit podcasts, and they're like, well, we can't say that, can't do that, take that bit out. Oh, we're going to go in, I'll tee you up to do this, and there's a lot of that goes on. No, we don't do it because we obviously you can hear the shit we talk about, and it's like
Yeah.
stupid.
Yeah,
But,
exactly.
you know,
We just did 40 minutes of
Of the
an AI
CELLBLOCK freak
sitcom.
party,
Yeah. The yeah, which we would do anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But I'm definitely noticing a trend, like certainly with maybe the podcast American comedians, of people being like, I'm sick of their shit now.
oh yeah,
They're boring me. They're like, all the people, remember it started off like they're funny, but then they're getting all this money, they're doing the big shows, and people are like, all you're doing is boasting about buying big watches and
Well,
buying big cars, and it's like, it's
do you know what
fucking
it
bullshit.
is? I think it's starting to become way more easier for people to spot and understand transparency with other people. Like, it's very easy to tell when someone's doing something because they actually enjoy doing it, as opposed to, oh, we just want to do this to, like, fucking, you know, just to sell it. I don't know. You know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to
Yeah.
get at there?
Yeah.
Like, there's like, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird one to say, but yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say now. I'm
Authenticity.
yeah.
People can see authenticity.
Aye, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Yeah.
people know when people are like actually just being normal
Yeah.
and real with them, as opposed to,
But you know what?
hey guys, I'm here to sell something.
But that's all good too, because people, I find like if people get bored of maybe other podcasts, they're popping over here, and the numbers are great, and thank you.
Good.
Because they're probably coming over here going, what the fuck even is this?
Yeah.
Why are we listening to
Well, today
this
they
shit?
are.
Yeah, yeah.
Today they absolutely
yeah.
are. But yeah.
Do you know what? You could, if you wanted to do a wee side project, you could set something up and film all your clips and make it look like your bonfire. That's a prime example of the fucking world of what is fiction, what is real. And if you hadn't have come out, and
People still believe it.
yeah, and it's mental though.
People still believe it even when I did come out and say,
You know what the most mental thing about it was for me?
Yeah.
I was like, how can people believe this? Is it who is spending the money to print a picture, that particular picture?
An
that big?
A1 size
Like, you have to go
picture?
down to the printers and be like, print that, why? Go burn it. You know, it's
So
that's the
inconvenient.
fucking- But that's another weird thing I was trying to figure out. But why is it as well? Speaking of bonfires and printing things, why does like a lot of loyalist communities always head straight to the sticker shop? There's stickers everywhere about anything that happens. You see like a loyalist sticker being like "No Sea Border" on a lamppost. You're like, who's going down and ordering these? Like the day after Queen dies, rest in peace, Queen.
The boys have it, and in
know
somewhere
what I mean?
they've got a wee sticker maker fella, like, for sure.
Imagine what do you do? Imagine getting lifted for being involved in paramilitarism. What do you do? Oh, he's known as the sticker printer.
I make a stickers.
Yeah. Well, you are basically you are the journalist. You're
Yeah.
the free speech.
Yeah,
You know,
The
FDPSNI, mate.
I,
On a sticker.
but yeah. Anyway,
So there you have it. There you go. That's we have another episode to record here. So
Let's
hope
do
you
it.
feel good about that. You look like a man that's been up to 3 a.m.
no. Do you know what? I got a nap today. We're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And how long was the nap?
Probably about an hour and a half.
That's a perfect nap.
That's a good nap. Like,
Now,
yeah.
do you know you're going for a nap, or do you surprise yourself with it?
No, I surprised myself.
Talk me through how that happened.
Basically, I'll come back from the house like I did today.
Uh-huh.
I'll sit down on the sofa and like get the laptop and check a few emails and stuff. And then when I'm there, I go, oh, I'm a bit comfy.
Uh-huh.
And then I go, oh, I'm a bit sleepy.
On the sofa, you napped.
And then I go, yeah,
See, I like to slip into bed for a nap.
but I have a recliner.
So do I.
So do you?
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
my kids will do my head in. They'll
Yeah.
climb on top of me and be like, "Daddy, Daddy," and I go
Yeah,
away.
the Mendez girls.
Yeah, those sweet bastards. Speaking of which, Matilda's 4 tomorrow.
Oh Jesus.
So that's my
jeez.
day. If I don't need to go and have my leg amputated,
Yeah.
I'll be at her party.
Yeah. Oh, great. That'll be fine. I need to drop a present up for her. I'll do that at
She'll
some
not
point.
know.
Nah, I will. I'll get her.
Just give her that Arsenal shirt you got me.
I mean,
Not fair.
it'll probably be too small for her. It was, I had bought Dave a Arsenal shirt for his birthday when I bought it.
But you know what? Can I also tell you that is my favorite ever Arsenal shirt?
Yeah.
Like that is my.
Have you got that one?
I did when I was a kid, but I don't still. You know.
I ordered it in 2XL, came in a medium, but I also didn't check it when
Mm-hmm.
it came, so I just assumed it was 2XL, but it was a medium. And when you held it up yesterday,
Yeah.
I went, oh no.
But it was a very kind thought, and what a kid
Yeah.
it is too.
Yeah.
And did it come from?
Here, that's gold for you to. Oh, it came from China.
Yeah, you know they should. I wish it had come. I wish it had come on a dude who was willing to work as a chef in my local Chinese restaurant. That's what I wish.
Don't we all?
Chicken balls for Sheila boys. That's it. It's been a fun
Retired
time.
that
Yeah.
bit. That's dead in the water.
Stick it out. Put a clip.
I did.
Yeah.
It's up there. It's on TikTok.
I want you to film a special in your bedroom and make it look like a
could.
comedy club. That's your challenge, right?
I could do. Let me think. Do you know what I wanted to do? This was an idea that I had for an AI sort of thing. I wanted to almost make like an entire episode of Saturday Night Live with me in it,
Uh-huh.
but it's all just fake.
Well,
So I
do
go
it.
out on stage, I do the monologue and stuff, I do the
Uh-huh.
whole thing, and
Just
then
do that. That'd be great.
I don't know. Let here. I'll put it out to the people. What mad bizarre things? It's similar to
I'll
the
tell you what I would
bonfire.
do.
Would you like me to do as AI?
I would come to your house
Oh no.
and I would
All right, don't like this.
put an orange jumpsuit on,
Oh no.
give you a bit of brown paint,
Oh no. Oh boy.
put it on me. I'd be P Diddy, mate. You do a wee bit of yourself. You be R. Kelly.
Oh, not again.
The Cell Block Freak Party, live on stage.
Yeah. The musical.
Cell Block Freak Party, the musical.
And they use all their best hits and stuff like.
Oh, I mean
Yeah.
that would be an absolute banger.
Yeah.
R. Kelly will just open in the prison door as Diddy walks in. The Bad Boys for Life. Dun, dun,
Yeah.
dun, 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 dun,
And then when they
dun,
both have to buck each other for the first time, he's like, "My mind's telling me no."
Yeah.
And they're like, "No." He has to do
And
it.
then when they come, oh, it's like, if I could turn. That'll be
Yeah.
great.
yeah. Oh, class.
And then when Diddy reaches under bed and whips out one of his 245 dildos, he's like, she's got that vibe.
it's a very more niche R. Kelly song that people, but yeah.
Diddy's got it. Shalane's got it.
Yeah.
Oh, what a song.
And then when they get moved, Sales, he sings "I'll Be Missing You."
Yeah. And then come with me. Do-do-do.
Yeah. Because they're wanking together.
I just meant to the other prison
No, because they're doing wee cell wanks.
What other great songs that they have? Oh, none.
No, they've got I Believe I Can Fly, but I can't.
True.
I don't know where you would fit that into the jail. 'Cause
That's
they're-
when the heartbreak comes and he gets to the top of the jailhouse and Diddy gets freed and R. Kelly's like, no, don't leave me.
Oh.
I believe. Doof. Oh, no.
Oh yeah. That's
And then
the
actually does I'm Missing You by the gravestone.
song. Yeah.
Tell you what,
Tell you what, put that in ChatGPT next. The movie, Cell Block Freak Party, the movie musical,
oh wow. I mean, it's an entire franchise.
kids cartoons and all.
Imagine us. That's what we did. We had to quit comedy. What are you doing? We're making.
We're the producers of
musicals,
Cell Block
yeah.
Freak Party now. We're big Hollywood producers. What for? The
But
number
everyone
one
had to-
show in the
everyone
world.
had to start somewhere, didn't they?
That's true. Yeah.
Your mate Sylvester Stallone, didn't he start off doing like softcore porn?
Why is he my mate?
You love him.
I don't know. When have I ever professed my loves for Sylvester Stallone?
You just love the 80s and all.
Well, I do like the 80s,
See?
yeah.
So you
yeah.
love him.
But don't no, you love
Cliffhanger
Sylvester
and all,
Stallone more
mate.
than I do.
Cliffhanger.
You love Sylvester Stallone more than I do.
Stop her, my mum will shoot. You love it.
I have never even seen
You
that
do,
movie.
mate, you love it.
No, you can't.
Judge Dredd,
you
mate.
can't just keep saying
You do. You
love it when
Judge
someone
Dredd.
doesn't
You
like
do, mate.
something.
Rocky 2.
I've seen Rocky 2 to be fair. I
Rocky
do
4,
love
no?
Rocky 2. Well, why did you go 2 to 4? You didn't do 1
Rocky
or 3.
3, mate.
What?
Rocky 5 and all.
Right, yeah. And then Creed. He's in Creed.
Boy. He's
Made
done them
that
all,
sound like
mate.
2 different words.
Universal Soldier. That's Van Damme, but who cares?
What else is Sylvester Stallone in? I couldn't tell you. Is he in a comedy? No. Oh, the Expendables.
Yep, he's in the Expendables.
Part 1, 2, 3.
He's Expendables 3, mate.
I don't like the way you do the numbers out of
He's
order.
in one that's similar to Cell Block Freak Party, where him and Schwarzenegger are in jail together.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be good. They were the original Cell Block Freak Party.
yeah, they were the original.
The white Cell Block Freak Party.
I mean, that sounds like someone who lives in Alabama would vote for.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. It's a
The
political
white
party.
Cell Block Freak Party. Yeah. Wow,
Are we moving over to Patreon?
guys, we're taking this like P Diddy and R Kelly. We're taking this behind the sheets.
This
We're heading
show's
over-
going on the road.
over to Patreon for the Q&A podcast. I'm sure there'll be plenty of questions to answer once this podcast goes live. But
Yeah.
anyway, bump and grind, boys. Don't even, that's,
I Believe I Can Fly. Happy Freshers Week.
oh no.
Oh no.
I'm the sly guy.